Hey everybody, welcome back to Shock and Schlock. I'm your host, Herschel Gillis, and today I have food poisoning, so I'm home from work. What's that mean? It means I'm reviewing a film at 3:30 in the afternoon. So, anyway, today, if I have a little bit less energy, it's because I'm not feeling great, so keep that in mind. But I am going to talk about a great film, so I hope that makes up for it, and that is the 1986 film by Tim Ritter, shot on video classic, Truth or Dare. Now, Truth or Dare is going to be a bit of a hard film to talk about, without spoiling too much, but I'm going to do my best. So, the film follows Mike Stauber. It shows him first as a child playing Truth or Dare with a group of friends, and he cuts himself with a razor and is chastised by his mother. That sort of sets up like this Truth or Dare idea. Cuts to years later. Mike is still a little out of it. He catches his wife cheating on him and decides to pick up a prostitute and play Truth or Dare with her, which quickly escalates into mutilation and a lot of crazy stuff. And don't want to spoil anything about that, but anyway, let's just say there's a few mental asylum visits, and then eventually he gets out and goes on a killing spree. And whoo boy, does he go on a killing spree. So, this film is shot on video, and it's from SRS Cinema. That's who released it on Blu-ray. I've been watching a lot of Donald Farmer movies recently, and Tim Ritter and Donald Farmer, I believe, are friends, or at least collaborators in the past. So I expected, sort of a cheesy, fun little horror movie here. What I got was an extremely intense, disturbing, and genuinely frightening film. So, first off, Mike Stauber in this film, one of the most chilling performances I've ever seen. Legitimately, like a disturbed slasher villain, but not in the way of like a Michael Myers or a Freddy Krueger or anything like that, or even somebody like, the Sleepaway Camp Killer. This is a dark and mostly silent performance, and the kills in this are brutal, but they're not super over the top except for maybe a couple of parts, but the violence and everything feels very realistic, and nobody's off the table in this. We get the death and murder of babies, children, men, women, old people. It's quite a trip here. And there's a part where the cops maybe aren't much better. And it's very intense, I'll say that. The tension that is built in this is genuinely, intense. There's a part where a group of people, like Mike Stauber, has been killing people, and he pulls up silently in his car next to a group of people, and there's been music playing all the way up to this point, and it just immediately, abruptly stops when he stares at them. One of the most haunting and scary things I've seen in a horror movie in a very long time, actually. Genuinely frightening, and I won't explain why, but at this point in the film, he has, a mask on with no mouth or anything, and it's like this weird, creepy, archaic looking mask. And it is spine chilling. Some of the kills in this are kind of over the top, and there are those cheesy moments in this, like there's a car chase and stuff that's a little bit cheesy. But for the most part, this is a very serious, black-hearted, mean-spirited, nihilistic film. This is sort of reminds me of what Las Vegas Bloodbath was trying to be tonally. And it's what if a more accomplished filmmaker made a film? I love Las Vegas Bloodbath, but it's unintentionally hilarious. This one is frightening. And it stays that way pretty much the entire movie. It starts out intense, and it never really lets up. There's a steady progression of the events in this. And there are times where we don't know what's real and what's fake, and that makes Mike Stauber all the more frightening. he's acting on these hallucinations sometimes, and he's genuinely like feels like this unhinged person playing truth or dare and going on this murder spree. And there are twists and turns along the way. And the music is really good in this as well. Some of it's like that cheesy 80s shot-on-video music that you'd expect. Some of it is, chilling. And it all works really well. Tim Ritter did a fantastic job on this. This is genuinely probably my new favorite, not just shot-on-video horror movie, but probably horror movie in general. And this is going to be one that I'm going to be recommending a lot. This is damn near a perfect film. For what it is trying to be. And yeah, there are plot holes and everything there, but it's got its rough spots, but it's nothing that ever held me back from enjoying the film. And honestly, I don't think a lot of people are going to notice them because this film is so damn intense. Yeah, it's gonna, if you're easily offended as well by like violent things, well, if you're watching this channel, you probably are not, but a lot of this is definitely a little bit touchier, I would say. There are a couple genuinely shocking moments as well, so highly recommended. Tim Ritter also made, I believe, 3 sequels. I know Wicked Games is the second, and then I know Truth or Dare 3, and then like Deadly Dares, I believe, is the 4th one. I'm going to be doing reviews of those in the future as well, because this film is a shot-on-video masterpiece, so you should absolutely go watch this in any way you can. DVDs are available on SRS. The Blu-ray, I believe, is still available as well. It was limited to 200. I think there's more DVDs, though. You can find it pretty easily. Yeah, check it out. Highly recommended. One of my favorite films in a long time, and probably going to be my most recommended film for a long time going forward. When I do my sort of year recap of my favorite films that I reviewed this year, like not films that came out this year necessarily, that is going to be a video as well, but my favorite films I've reviewed in general, this is going to be definitely at the top. Yeah, essential viewing, so check it out. And as always, I've been your host, Herschel Gillis, signing off for today. 0 thoughts, 0 editing, 0 brain cells, and 0 planning. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and keep your notifications on. I'm going to be doing an interview with Donald Farmer in 2 days. Very excited. Probably won't be a video tomorrow because I'm going to be preparing for that. I'm going to be interviewing Jonathan Doe on Monday of next week. So yeah, got some really cool stuff coming down the line. A few Banana Box releases coming out. I know I keep mentioning that. I've just been really busy, and I'm trying my best. Filling back orders and everything too. It's just, yeah. I'm just one guy. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in a couple days here with an interview with Donald Farmer, and I hope you all watch it. So keep your notifications on and subscribe if you haven't, so you get that as soon as it comes out. Thanks, guys.